Hi, I'm Cheryl Smith with Smith's Real Estate Services, part of RE/MAX Gold, and we're in our El Dorado Hills office today for Real Estate Secrets Revealed. And our special guest is Evangeline Scott, one of the top agents with Summit Funding, and she is here to talk today about how soon can you buy a home after you've done a short sale?
That's a great question, Cheryl. I've just always wanted to say that. So short sales, really, really interesting. So there's two components to it.
Mm-hmm.
In the lending world, you basically have FHA, and then you have conventional, which you will generally consider as Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, right? Okay. So FHA, a lot of times you'll hear people say, oh my gosh, you can do a short sale today and buy a house tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
And they're referring to an FHA program. And with that FHA program, there's some major key components. What you will hear people tell you is you can have no lates, whether it's on the mortgage or any other installment debt, the previous 12 months, so
Okay.
full year,
Mhm.
right, from when that short sale occurred. And the biggest component that people will leave out is people will say, oh gosh, well I did that, that's not a problem, and I got my short sale through.
Mhm.
Two major facts to that program is, number one, you have to have had a reason of doing the short sale. And of course you might say, well gosh, I'm a realtor, of course if we did a short sale, they had a hardship, okay?
Well,
But
no lender is ever going to approve it unless there is a hardship.
Right, so I'm going to read just verbatim the two rules per FHA, so it's just very, very clear there. So borrowers are not eligible for a new FHA mortgage if they've pursued a short sale agreement on his or her principal residence simply to, number one, take advantage of declining market conditions, and number two, purchase at a reduced price a similar or superior property within a reasonable commuting distance.
Well,
Okay?
now, what does a reasonable commuting distance mean?
The million-dollar question.
And who decides what that means, for goodness sake?
Well, as a lender, we always bow down to the underwriters.
Oh,
Seems
yes.
like, right? Okay,
Yes.
so a lot of times people will say it's going to depend on the underwriter, it's a judgment call.
Mhm.
But realistically, people are going to know if it makes sense. You can't sell a home via short sale in Natomas and buy a home in El Dorado Hills. That's within a reasonable commuting distance. Would you agree?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Now, the Bay Area would not be potentially.
Correct.
Okay.
So it actually might make sense that somebody as yourself could work with people in the Bay Area and they could refer you buyers if they were wanting to purchase in this area, and that's something that might fall within those guidelines, assuming that they were not just taking advantage of declining market, where a lot of times you'll hear that term like buy and bail.
Okay, so when you're hearing the information that you can get out of that short sale and get another loan right away as long as you don't have any delinquencies the previous 12 months, just understand that there are some things that are not being said. And it's important for you to trust the professionals that you rely on. And so we wanted to bring you the truth from someone who works in the field and gets lots of loans done all the time. When you hear that kind of information, make sure you ask those additional questions.
Yeah.
What other requirements are there?
Right, and just a couple of the key components that if you are somebody or you know somebody that's had a short sale, with FHA, if you did have lates, you're going to have a 3-year waiting period, okay? Or with conventional, and assuming that it's a DU approval, and that has to be run through the system, you can purchase again with some lenders, including myself, within 2 years of the short sale if you put 20% down. Typically, they run it about 3 to 4 years at 90% down.
Mm-hmm.
Or I'm sorry, 90% loan to value, that'd be 10% down. Or a lot of times you might just have people that are the true kind of 7-year time frame.
Right.
So there is hope, and there are great programs out there for folks, and hopefully together and be a part of getting those people back into the house.
So be careful who you listen to and ask the right questions and trust your professionals. That's your real estate secret revealed.